Ma'am, a man outside. He wants to see you.
I receive parents only during office hours. Hours are posted in notice board. Don't you know this? Tell him that.
Yes, ma'am, but he's not a parent.
A student?
I don't think so. He has beard.
Not a parent? Not a student? Then who is he?
He told me he is Wasserkoff.
What does he look like? Stupid or intelligent?
I think he's intelligent.
Good. Then he is not a school inspector. Show him in.
Yes, ma'am.
Grandpa, follow me. Don't call me Grandpa.
Okay, old man, follow me.
Please be seated.
How do you do?
What can I do for you?
I am Washakov. Don't you remember me?
No.
It's possible. I have changed. What the hell? Your class records will show that I have got a right to come here.
The class records? How show?
Miss Principal, if you please, I am Washakov.
But what has that to do with it?
You mean to say you don't even remember my name? Well, Miss Principal, I was a student of this school 18 years ago.
Well, what do you want now? A certificate?
No, that is not why I came here.
Well,
As a former pupil of this school, I want you to refund my tuition fees, which were paid to you for my education 18 years ago.
you want me to refund your tuition fees?
Exactly, the tuition fees.
Why do you want it back?
Because I did not get my money's worth. That's why. This certificate here says I got education. Well, I did not learn anything and I want my money back.
But look here. I don't understand it at all. I have never heard of anything like this. What an absurd idea.
Absurd, is it? It's a good idea.
I don't think you are serious about it.
I was never more serious in my life. Treat me wrong here and I'll go straight to the Ministry of Education and complain about you. You took my money and you taught me nothing.
You are mad. My dear sir, please go away quietly.
No, ma'am. You cannot get rid of me so easily. I'll only go when everything is being settled. I was given education in exchange for money so that I might be able to do something. But I can't do anything because I was taught so badly.
What makes you think you can't do anything?
Everybody thinks so. If I get a job, I can't keep it. Give me an examination and tell me what I ought to do. Call in the masters and let them say.
What a distressing business. How unfortunate. You really want to take another examination?
I have a right to take one.
What an unusual case. I have never heard of anything like it before. I shall have to consult the staff.
Yes, be quick. I have no time to waste.
Give me the mic.
Yes, ma'am.
All the teachers are informed to come in my office for an emergency meeting.
Ma'am, may I arrange the table?
Yes.
May I come in, ma'am?
Yes.
Ma'am, what's the matter? Why have you called an emergency meeting?
I have asked you to come here on account of a most unusual state of affairs. It is incredible and fantastic. An individual named Washakov brought up a question which I have never encountered in my whole life.
Tell us about it.
He wants his tuition fees back
But why?
because he's lost his job, because he's broke, and because he's ash.
The case is natural. The law of conservation of energy will prove any given people will lose in any given period of time. As much as knowledge is a teacher, we have to drill into his head in another period like duration.
There is nothing like it in the history of civilization.
No, the law of conservation of energy.
The question is, does he want the amount with simple or compound interest?
But where's the fellow anyhow?
He is waiting outside and he wants to be re-examined. I want to know what you all think about it.
A re-examination? Teachers, it is my conviction that we will lose nothing by re-examining Washakov. We'll ask him such easy questions that he cannot fail. Agreed, teachers?
We agree.
Alright, teachers. I'm going to call Washikov. Peon, send him in.
How do you do?
Who the hell are you? Sit down, you loafers.
How dare you?
Please sit down, you loafers. My dear sir, the greeting that you have just given us shows that you are excellent in behavior. And if you are ready, can we begin the examination?
Please be seated.
To hell with a seat. I'll stand.
Let's have your physical test first.
Mr. Wasakov, as a physical instructor, I taught you yoga. Can you do Dhanushasana,
No,
Vajrasana,
never.
Naukasana?
What the hell?
Do you know how to sleep?
Yes, and is that part of my examination? That's I can do.
Perfect. This is the best sleeping way in the world. It is called Savasana. I therefore certify that Mr. Wasakov is in perfect physical health. Mr. Wasakov, wake up and please be seated.
Now, the history teacher.
Wasakov, can you please tell me how long did the 30 years war last?
I mean to say, I don't know.
I know that you can answer this.
You want an answer? 7 years. I know that. It's exactly 7 years.
7 years? Right, your answer is excellent.
What? What did you say?
Yes, your answer is correct because the actual warfares took place only for 12 hours per day. So 30 years at once become 15. But not even 15 years were given up to incessant fighting. For the fighters had to eat 3 hours a day, reducing our 15 years to 12. And if we deduct from this the hours given up to noonday stars, to peaceful diversions and to non-warlike activities, then we get the same answer that Wasakov has given us, exactly 7 years. So I certify him excellent in history.
Bravo, excellent. He has passed.
Now is the turn of physics teacher.
Well, what's going to happen? Ask your questions or don't. I haven't got any time to waste. Oh, now you remember. Do you know what we used to call you behind your back? We called you cannibal because you were always chewing your thumbs, just as you are doing now. By the way, do you remember the day you tripped and fell flat in the aisle? Do you know who tied a string across from desk to desk so you would do that? I did that.
You!
Don't get excited, ma'am. Ask me a hard question.
All right, Washakov, answer this. Do clocks in church steeples really become smaller as you walk far from it, or they merely appear to become smaller due to an optical illusion?
What an absolute rot. How should I know? You give me a pain in the neck. You are an ass. That's my answer.
Yes, the answer is right.
But how?
Because we all are the victims of illusions. But what the illusions can affect the primitive appreciative past of an ass? Obviously, the illusions of senses for the ass lacks imagination. So the ass, like us, observe that objects to become smaller as he moves far from it. The candidate has given most excellent answer in calling our attention to an animal whose whole expression is melancholy because its senses are defective.
Physics, very good.
Bravo,
Now is the turn of geography.
Just look at her, the old hypocrite.
Mind your tongue. Now, please tell me what city of the same name is the capital of German province of Brunswick?
What a dumb question. The answer's part of the question.
Just tell me the answer.
Same, of course. That's the answer. If the name of the city is same, then the name of the city is same. Right? If it is not right, I'll fail and you refund my tuition fees.
The answer is correct. The name of the city is same. Teachers, Washikov shows exceptional knowledge of the history of the city Brunswick. I therefore give him excellent grade in geography.
Oh no, that's cheating. Teachers have become cheaters.
And finally, the turn of mathematics.
So here you are, you old stick in the mud. Do you know what we used to call you? Old stick in the mud behind your back.
All right, Vashakov, you must not joke about a serious examination. I am going to ask you two questions. One of them is easy and the other one is hard.
One of them is easy, the other is hard. The same old stick in the mud. Okay, go ahead, ask the question.
If we represent the speed of light by x and the distance of the star series from the sun by y, what is the circumference of 109-sided regular polyhedron surface coincides with that of the hip pocket of a state railway employee whose wife has been deceiving him for 2 years and 11 months with a regimental sergeant major of hussars?
Professor,
Don't interfere with him. Will you repeat the question?
No. Either you paid attention or you did not. Either you know the answer or you don't. Tell me the answer, because if you don't know it.
Of course, I know it. The answer is 2629 liters. Exact. No fractions. And did I give you the correct answer? I have given you an answer which is too good.
No, the answer is wrong. The correct answer is 2628 liters and not 29. I refuse to pass the candidate. Mark him failure.
I told you so. I already told you so.
Professor,
I'm sorry, he fails.
My tuition fees. My tuition fees?
In my opinion, the candidate's request is reasonable. Now, he has failed. It is his right to recover the money.
That's right. Give me the money.
is that what you think?
Absolutely, this is a good school. It is our duty to see that nothing ever injures its reputation. By the way, Vashakov, what is the amount which the school needs to pay?
I'll tell you exactly. I attended the school for 6 years in all. During the first 3 years, the fee was 150 rupees quarterly. Total for 3 years, rupees 1,800. The second 3 years, the fee was rupees 400 semi-annually. Total 2,400 rupee and 1,800 is rupees 4,200. Examination fee 250 rupees and 95 paise. Certificates, documents, books, stamp taxes, that is 1,241 rupees and 43 paise. Total 5,682 rupees and 38 paise. Incidentals, stationery, notebooks 786 rupees and 12 paise. Grand total 6,450 rupees and 50 paise. Yeah, that's the amount.
Exactly. It's right to the smallest detail. I congratulate you. That was my difficult question. What? I certify that the candidate has passed in mathematics. Washakov is a mathematical genius.
Well done, Washakov.
I present the results of examination. Wasakov has passed in all subjects. We offer our congratulations. And now that we have verified your knowledge and abilities, get out before I have thrown you out.
You called me cannibal?
You called me hypocrite.
Am I the old stick in the mud? You scoundrel!
Peon, throw him away. Give a huge round of applause for this mind-blowing